This Saturday is a big day in Spencer County. It's the Spencer County Relay for Life. Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Faith Schaefer. Faith is the coordinator for the Spencer County Relay for Life. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us. Us, I say, as all of us, all right. Always enjoy seeing you guys. You treat us well.
Well, we are so glad that you're here, and I'm glad that we're kind of getting things back to where you're able to hold your Relay for Life, which typically is scheduled for June, and typically it's scheduled every year, but last year was a special year. Why are we holding it in August and not in June?
Last year we did it in virtual because everybody knows what that held. Then American Cancer Society told us that we could not do anything face-to-face till August. So when we found that out, we planned for this day in August. So this has been in for at least 6 months, this date has been.
Okay, so now we're back. We're going to have it face-to-face, but there are some changes.
There are some changes.
First of all, the location is different. And why is your location different?
Oh, good one. The location is different. It's the 4-H Center at Chrisney. And the reason why we went there is we actually had scheduled this date for the survivor caregiver breakfast. So then when we were talking about August, well, you know what August is like. And so we decided that we do it inside. We do air conditioning because a lot of our survivors, they may be coming off treatment and they can't do the laps or whatever. The other thing is, as we were talking one day when we were down there, it's a straight lap. You know, like it's level, we don't have rocks, it's air conditioning. Somebody walked it and said, "Ooh, I've never had this flat of surface," you know. So we're grateful that the 4-H Center has allowed us to have it, and it's going to be a good time.
Okay, now it goes on Saturday from when to when, and the times you mentioned are all central times.
Yes, I'm glad you said that. Teams can set up at 7:30. Caregivers and survivors come in at 8:30. Our breakfast for them is at 9 to 10. Then at 10:30 is opening ceremonies. Got to go back. I keep forgetting this, and I don't know why. 8:30 silent auction begins. We are going to have a condensed silent auction, but we're still having one.
Okay.
And 10 o'clock opening ceremony. Somebody from Chemo Buddies is opening for us. Okay, and then after that, when we have the opening ceremonies, then we have laps, survivor, caregiver, team, and others. We're just going to walk. Luminary bags are going to be around the track like normal. Okay. And then 1 o'clock is luminary service, and 3 o'clock is closing ceremonies. Can I talk about that just a little bit?
Yes, please.
People don't realize that we have criteria. For criteria to call it a Relay for Life, which I didn't know, doesn't matter the hours. What it matters is you have to have an opening, a closing, and a luminary service. And you can call it that.
So you can do it all during the day.
Yeah.
And because you're indoors, you can have your luminary service, which will look really nice because you just turn out the lights.
Yes,
right?
Yes, and we can do that anytime.
Okay, and how many miles do you have to walk? You don't have to walk, right? It doesn't matter how many laps.
It doesn't.
Okay, no. So will there be people walking all the time?
Yeah.
I'm going back years ago when it was a 24-hour 6 to 6 or midnight to midnight.
Do you remember you had the scheduled time that you had to walk because the team had to have a person
on the track
all the time?
Which was a lot of fun, but
it was.
You know, but that was then and this is now. And it's nice to do things a little differently.
Correct.
Because a lot of the people that are involved in some way may have had cancer themselves. And so it makes it easier for those who do get involved.
Right.
Can people still make donations? I mean, we're just a few days away, maybe really one day away from the Spencer County Relay for Life. If somebody would like to make a donation, what can they do? How does that happen?
Our goal is $35,000. Right now we have 24. I am ecstatic at that because of the times, because of everything. You can come down that day and make donations, and it'll count for this year. You can contact me, and it will, and I can get the donations to online. And and to be honest, if after it's over with and you still want to make a donation, just contact me, and we'll put it on for next year.
Okay, now you're wearing a really cool T-shirt. That's another way to reach the goal. What's the deal with that?
The deal is the event leadership team had said, okay, what color shirt? Shirts. Okay, and what color you want? What do we want it to look like? And somebody said, can we just do a tie-dye shirt? Okay, tell me more. And so then they said, it's all kinds of cancer. It's not just pink. It's just not purple. It's just not. And so that's why we went with it. Our theme is Why You Relay this year, simple theme. And you'll notice that I have the luminary bag on here. And we are trying to encourage people to use their Sharpies and put on their shirt why they relay.
And the luminaries, I'm glad you brought that up. You can buy a luminary still up until donate. Okay, you can donate to have a luminary. I should have said buy. Up until it starts at 1 o'clock. Is that
correct?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, and those bags will be there from all morning long, all the way up until that time.
Yes, we've decided to put them out on the track. We don't have to worry about dew. We don't have to worry about any of that. So we're going to start putting them out in the morning.
Okay. Cancer is something that touches everybody's life in one way or another. We all know somebody, or we have had it ourselves. Why should somebody participate or help and donate to the Spencer County Relay for Life?
Okay, for one thing, it's not just county. Okay. It's you guys. It's all of us. It's here. It's there. I was saying the story this morning. I was talking about Spencer County, Spencer County, Spencer County. Okay. Somebody said, "Hey, what about us DuBois County people? We give you money." You're right. And so I've changed that. It's not you and me. It's us. Okay. The story that I had was I talked to a friend the other day. She went through all treatment, radiation, all that about 5 years ago. Okay. In remission. She's on protocol. That protocol ended at 5 years. They didn't know if she could go further. They have contacted her. They have it extended to 10 years. So now she can do 5 more years of protocol. Protocol is something that you do afterwards to try to help the cancer not to come back. Okay. I was ecstatic, and I said, that's why we relay. We all relay for money for research.
Because, years, and maybe I'm going too far back,
No,
but
that's
I remember
okay.
when it first all started, cancer was really serious. Not that it's not serious now, but you heard about it a lot. Everybody seemed to be getting it, and it was really, if you got it, it was a death sentence.
Right.
Well, that has changed a little bit. I mean, cancer is still there everywhere, but it's not the death sentence it was because of research, because of Relay for Life.
People ask me, do you think cancer is more now than it was? You're talking about. I say yes and no. And the reason why I say that is because we are encouraging preventive care. Sometimes now you might have cancer, but it'll be in the early stages. And so then we can treat it. We can do, I say we, it's not me, it's them. We can treat it. We can get this. We can do just like the protocol. Like, my grandfather real well. Back in the day, leukemia was a death sentence, and now it's not, depending on the type, So that's just one example of, where we've come so far.
And it's because of the money that goes to research that helps with that.
Yes.
How many teams you got? How's that going? Okay.
We have 8, and I'm happy with that. They're doing well. They're all 12-month teams. And by that, I mean they don't scramble like last month and say, oh, my gosh, I got to make all this money. They do it a year at a time. They have bake sales. They have dinners. They have, like for us, next weekend, Team Happy. I say us. I'm on Team Happy. We have golf scramble with Winkler's Walkers. And so we join up together and things like that. So one of the teams said to me, I feel like I've let the ball drop because the money wasn't there. I said, no, you didn't. I said, it's not, you're here. That's not letting the ball drop, And so happy that they're there. We'll get it. We'll pick it up. It's just a rough year.
Well, right, and it could be an odd year, it could be a good year. Hopefully this will continue to be a good year because 24,000, you're what, 2/3 of your goal already. Let's hope that keeps going.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. I mean, I couldn't have, it's just like last year, I didn't get to talk to you last year, but we had virtual. Our goal was 35,000. Spencer County made 36,000. You could have knocked me off my chair when that final result came in because I didn't think we'd do that. But you know what that says? You know what this says? It's important to people.
Yes, it is. And okay, it's also a time now. COVID kind of seems to be coming back. A couple of counties around Spencer County are red.
Yeah.
Are you changing your? I mean, because if 3 weeks ago everything was kind of okay, but now we're a little different. What's going to happen?
Well, we have changed as far as the event leadership team. we have changed where we're having our tables in the building. We're spreading them out because it has to be social distancing for our survivors. And I have a person on the event leadership team that's in close contact with Spencer County Health Department. So we're going down that, we're not just doing this. We're checking masks, temperature check when you get there, and then, of course, hand sanitizer and all that.
Okay.
So.
And like every event, no matter what it is, if you don't feel well, don't go.
I agree.
You can still make a donation online. You can do that from your bedroom, at home.
Yes.
Just type it on your computer.
Yes.
And do you accept a lot of online donations?
We do, actually. Spencer County Relay for Life, you can go on there and you can donate to a specific team, a specific person. You can do all that, and it's fairly easy.
Okay. All you got to really do is have a credit card or a debit card and pay that way.
And who doesn't do things online anymore?
Right. Now, if you want to bring some good old cash, they'll just take that. You'll have a bucket or something somewhere.
That's correct.
And buy your T-shirt that way. How much is the T-shirt?
It is $20.
Okay.
And then some of it goes for the survivor caregiver meal.
Okay, because they're not paying for that.
No.
Okay.
No.
And that has always been part of the Relay for Life, which is a great thing to do.
Yes.
Anything else that you would like to add? I don't want to miss something.
No, I think we've got it. I think, just come.
You want to mention your teams? I see you got the list of teams.
I do.
I think if you would, list
yes.
the teams.
Winkler Walkers, Cliffs, which is AK Steel.
Okay.
It was AK Steel. Team Happy, Chrisney Elementary. Hi, kids. I know I'm not there yet. I'll be there. Spencer Industries, NOF, Luce Elementary, and Larkin Baptist.
Okay, and if you're interested in having a team this year, you still could show up and say, hey, look, we got a team. We're
Absolutely.
ready to go.
Absolutely.
Or you can start getting your team going if you want to do an all. And you don't have to do an all-year-round team. You can do a team just this day.
Yep.
Or you can have a team that does things, socializes, really, throughout the year.
Yeah, it's our party. You know, there's, like I said, Holiday World Pizza. Who doesn't like that?
Yeah.
You know, and New Boston's doing for the survivor caregiver. The survivor shirt this year is a little bit different. It's not the deep purple. We have decided to match ours, so it's the tie-dye purple.
Okay, happy. It's a happy.
It is.
A celebration sort of
It
thing.
is.
Can somebody come and be part of the breakfast and pay for a meal? Okay, you got to be a survivor caregiver.
Oh,
right?
that's a good question.
Okay.
I would say no.
I didn't know if that was a
because
fundraiser.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I
You can
mean,
still give money no matter what.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And well, you can come for Holiday World Pizza
Okay.
at lunch, and that doesn't cost anything.
Do it that way. All right.
All right.
Faith, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck with the Spencer County Relay for Life being held at the Chrisney Community Center, which is the 4-H Fairgrounds right there.
Correct.
All indoors, air conditioned. Please stop by and make a donation anytime between, I'm going to say between 7:30 and 3 o'clock.
Okay.
7:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock Central Time. Faith, good luck.
Thank
Hope you
you
have a
so
great
much.
Relay for Life.
Thank you.
Our guest has been Faith Schaefer. She is the coordinator for the Spencer County Relay for Life, which is going on Saturday. Thank you for watching 18 WJTS. We are local people watching local people.